What's up guys, Nick here. Today we're going to be replacing the headlights in my 1995 truck, so let's get right into it. Okay, and first thing, pop the hood. And once our hoods pop, open it up. And this part will vary from vehicle to vehicle, but I personally like to disconnect this little work light so I don't kill my battery. Next up, we have to unscrew these bottom lights here because in this kit there's a brand new housing for this, and even these off to the side here. Okay, so now that that's done, we come in here, twist this light, that way the light bulb comes out. We do the same thing on this side, and boom. And then now we are done with this, and we can move over to the driver's side. And over here on the driver's side is the exact same thing as what we did over there. So we can get rid of this old one. Okay, now with a 9/32 ratchet, we can begin loosening the bolts. And there is a third one in here, but I do believe that mine is missing that bolt. Then at the very front here, there is two more of the same size, which for these ones, a tool like this does come in handy. It's basically a screwdriver, but with like an end on it so you can put sockets on it. So these bolts are the same size and threads as the other ones, so you don't have to worry about mixing them up. But now with all the bolts removed, we can begin taking off this entire front grille, which it was that easy. And the one thing I forgot is these little lights right here on the side have to get pulled out. They're very small, the wires are very fragile, so make sure not to let this fall so you don't rip the wires out by accident. There's one on the passenger side and the driver's side. But with the grill completely disconnected, we can just pull it off. We have easy access to our headlights. So first things first, we want to disconnect the lights from the bulbs. I already put LEDs in a little bit ago, but now we just take out one bulb and we move over to this side. You can see how worn out these things are. This is not supposed to be able to do this at all. That's just how old and decrepit these headlights are. We're getting new ones, so I'm just going to kind of rip this off so that way we have easier access, because this whole thing's going to come off. But all we need is a 10mm socket to remove these bolts holding in this whole entire thing. So first bolt has been removed, second bolt has been removed, the third bolt has been removed, which I'm actually going to hold this that way it doesn't come crashing down or something. Alright. And now we have our headlight assembly. Passenger side headlight assembly is out. So let's get on moving this side. The exact same process. Alright, so first bolt has been removed. Second bolt is removed. Alright, now that both headlights are removed, we can begin installing the brand new ones. Line up these little pegs here, give it a little twist, and that locks it in place. We have our light bulbs installed, let's plug them in. Make sure they click, plug in the second one. So let's put it up to all the holes, make sure it's all aligned correctly. Then same thing, line it up, start threading it in by hand. Let's grab our handy dandy screwdriver tool. Let's grab our ratchet and begin tightening them down. Get it to where it's snug and do another quarter twist or so. Now let's grab the other two and do the same thing. Start them in hand tight, start that one threaded in, grab our ratchet and begin tightening them down. Good, all tight. So the first brand new headlights installed, let's move on to the driver's side. So these new bulbs are installed. Let's hook up the connectors. So now we grab a bolt, so we line this up, get something threaded in there to hold it. Good. Thread our second one in there by hand. Alright, so the top two are tightened down. Let's grab the bottom two. So now with that one nice and tight, let's go test the headlights. Okay, so the low beams work. Check the high beams, and the high beams work. Okay, so now it's time to change off these side panels, one with the little headlights connect and another one up here. Basically just need a 13mm socket and you just spin it off. Then this little thing pops off. Same thing on the other side. Good thing we're getting a new one because that thing just fell and broke. Out with the old one that's full of water and is broken and doesn't really look that good. And in with the new shiny one. Grab this. Now we can tighten them down. So we do the same thing up top here. Out with the old broken and foggy one, and in with the new fancy one. Alright, same thing on this side. Now with the old, install the grill back into the truck. Okay, so there's two things. You want to grab these little tiny lights again. that we took out, twist them back into place so they lock, then grab these orange parking lights and put them through so that way you don't pinch them when you're reinstalling. You want to do that on both sides. Now we can grab the bolts that hold in the grill and begin reinstalling those so that way the grill stays in place as we install our brand new parking light assembly. So you're going to need that 9/32 socket and just begin to thread in the bolt by hand. And now we grab our ratchet and begin sinking down these bolts. Now we can grab our parking lights and install these. Let's do this. So we line them up, grab our screw, begin threading them in, grab our screwdriver, and just sink them down all the way. Alright, then we move on to the passenger side, the exact same process. And there we go, the brand new headlights, parking lights, side panels for the grill. They're all perfectly installed. Let's go test them out. Okay, those look really good. The high beams also look really good. The turn signal looks good. And look at that, we only have one dead bulb. Alright, so all the lights work. There is one dead bulb, which that bulb could have been blown for a while now. But that's it, we have the entire new headlight assembly replaced. They look awesome with LED light bulbs. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.